First opened in 2017, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
To kick off for Atlanta.
Younghoe Koo all set to do the honors, and we are underway from Atlanta. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the set. Let's go.
They'll start on the ground here. And right away, he lost the football. But it looked like the Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed hold on to the ball.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Viking 18.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third down and 6. Back to throw here. Caught by Wilson. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
18 Cardinal, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Second and 10. A play fake. Now Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
That's good.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check, Panther. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Bijan Robinson. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are on the board here first in the season opener. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave it with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Another completion there. You know, we think about the draft back in the spring. He was selected, obviously, the #1 overall pick. There's great money with that, but Charles, I would think maybe an extra burden too, or is that not that big of a deal at all?
It actually is in the beginning of his career, an added burden, but it's one of those things that if you play well.
He's got a man, complete. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. Powering his way forward. Still on his feet. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last nice long touchdown that we see in this one. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready, go!
He'll look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. That's Zach Harrison who forced his way in to drop him.
Loss of 11 yards.
The Steelers send out their punter now. Back deep is a very dangerous Mike Hughes. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they're trying to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
At the 43-yard line.
Cowboy, let's see it! Let's see it! Let's see it! Motion, motion, motion! 18, Pioneer! Go!
And looking to throw, Penix. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. Gets through, and now an opening. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Falcons! B.J. Robinson doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, still in the 1st quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? And those of you that should watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
It'll be a 41-yard punt, given 5 on the return. And it will be Falcon football. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 11.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's Penix. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Results in a 4th down.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out when they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Under pressure, and they get to him again. James Pierce in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their 1st-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. The pass caught by his running back. Jump fumbled it. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an F. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Ready up. Check. Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf, 42 yards. And the Steelers have got it back to within a score. Extra point put through by Boswell. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games be.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson on his way to a historic performance of 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So his big first half continues, his 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along. How much? It's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now back to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Makes the score.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, in that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone on the rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they? Total group effort. Although the guy toting the rock, he gets all the credit. It was blocked up so well. The only thing stopping him was running into the goalpost in the back of the end zone.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
They'll throw with Penix. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Short throw caught by Pitts. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
To the air, Penix. This is intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here we go. Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
He's been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
Steps away. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
15-yard line.
Penix working out of the gun here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Trap 60, trap 60, Viking 18, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Operating from the gun, Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Bennett's going to sneak it. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be first and goal. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal.
Here we go, set. Hawks 70, Hawks. Hup.
They'll run with Robinson. And he gets halfway there for the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Go.
Run this with a tight end. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal.
Ready.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Mike Hughes on the return. Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
7 Pirates. 60 Maverick. 60 Dragon 60. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward, but comes up short at goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
It's a gain of a yard.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Ready.
Now they send a man in motion right. And they'll run again. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will put them on top here in the third. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
19, Tiger, 19, Rocco switch, Rocco.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Wow, 185 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Penix being chased out left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check out.
Robinson on a give right side. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 45 yards.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hut, hut.
Trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
Short of the goal line.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
2nd and goal from the 1. Looking to throw Penix. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy hit a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Brings up second
and from the 34, here's second and 4. They'll look to throw here. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Here we go. 18, 5 here.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one. Not down.
And how about this, a fake? And a fake will work. He's going to have a 1st down. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! DK Metcalf with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
His kick is
As well good with the extra point. And it will tie our game here in the 3rd.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Falcons.
19 Lions.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
18 card. Trap 60.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Hawk 70.
Looking to throw. Buying time to his left. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the Steelers' 33-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Raptors. 18 Raptors. Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 15-yard line. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Alert. Ready. Hut.
They'll try the left side with Carter. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. 14 yards. And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that we're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good, and that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. That one out wide and intercepted. He's on his way. 3rd and long.